Garcelle's son, Jax, is speaking out after being harassed by Bravo fans on social media, and Bravo fans are investigating the possibility that it wasn't actually fans that were posting on Jax's social media or other people's social media. It actually was bots. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So yesterday when we covered this story of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, sidebar, there is no new episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tonight. There is, though, the season finale for the Real Housewives of Dubai. And as per usual, we will be watching it together on TikTok. Be there or be square. But back to this. A lot of people have been reacting to the beef between the ladies, specifically Diana Jenkins and Garcelle. And they've been going back and forth. However, the children, Jax specifically, ended up getting harassed by, quote, Bravo fans in the comments section. So much so that Jax ended up posting on his social media, "I'm just a kid, leave me alone." And Lisa Rinna posted yesterday, Kyle Richards posted yesterday, "Leave our kids alone. This is a reality show. This is for entertainment. You come at us, leave our kids out of it." Because as you may recall, we covered the story where people were attacking Portia after people were having conversations about how Erika Jayne spoke to Garcelle's son at her birthday party, which was filmed for the show. Sidebar, I know a lot of people are also waiting to hear from Diana Jenkins and Erika Jayne speak out about this. I don't know. Have you guys heard anything? I haven't. After all this happened and Jax received all of those comments in the comment section, a lot of people were saying, and shout out to our friends over at Bravo Snark Side, Face Reality on Instagram as well, highlighted a few different things that we should note in regards to these possibly being bots. So they posted it on their Instagram stories, and I'll highlight some of what was said in here. But a lot of people were pointing out that these Bravo fans that were posting in the comment section of Jax's Instagram were very new accounts from around July 16th of this year, and saying the same things and following the same people. Okay, so they did discover you Bravo investigators or something else. But also we should understand, some people were saying it's very expensive to buy bots, and who could afford to do that? So some of you have been alluding that maybe a cast member had bought this. I don't know about that. There is no evidence so far connecting a cast member from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as buying the bots, because I wouldn't be shocked that one or two fans would have done it as well. because it isn't expensive. That's another thing that they highlighted in this Instagram story is that you can, for less than $30, buy comments by bots. We've seen housewives, we've seen reality TV stars buy their followers, buy comments, buy likes. We've seen this before, but there seems to be a connection in regards to the people that were commenting in Jax's comment section that all are connected in some shape or form, bought around the same time, or created their accounts around the same time, and have changed their names multiple times. And like I said before, it's not expensive to do this. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if it was a Bravo fan that did this, or people have alluded, well, Diana is not unfamiliar with buying bots for her own account because, you know, they have those websites where you can verify people's followers and things like that. All of that aside, Jax has spoken out this morning via his mother in an Instagram post and social media post. And this is what Jax said in this post. From Jax. Well, I'd like to start off by saying that I am still a kid and wish to not be viewed as a fully matured adult because I am not one. It is currently my first week of high school, which if you remember your first week of high school, I remember mine. That is stressful enough. You're moving from maybe a very guarded and guided and very like sheltered grammar school situation to high school where it's sort of like, new environment, new people, maybe new friends. Okay. So he says, it's currently my first week of high school. And instead of enjoying it, like most kids at my school, I have to deal with being attacked on social media. I did not sign up for this show, nor do I have anything to do with the show's drama. I just want to be a normal kid. The purpose of my Instagram account is not for publicity, nor the public's gaze, but to be seen by my peers as just another kid. I really wanted to avoid going private, but I just have to at this point. The constant support from everyone makes it much more tolerable. However, middle-aged women spamming me with racist and crude comments about my family is not what I expected for my first week of high school. Thank you all for the positive comments. It truly means a lot to me. And I know some of you are like, oh, wait, racist? Yeah, there were also racist comments. One of the comments that stood out, and I saw a lot of people reposting, and this comes from Jax Volleyball on Instagram, and they post too far at this point, and they highlight a comment from someone, a bot, I don't know, saying Queen of the T _ you'd have your neck kneeled on if it weren't for your white daddy. Tell your mom to leave Diana alone or you'll deal with us. First of all, Jax having to release this statement, Jax not being able to be a kid because his mom chose to be on a reality show is ridiculous. Kids have never had to necessarily deal with this level of Bravo fandom in their comment section. This is very, very new. And first of all, Jax being a black boy in America is a situation in itself. We've covered these stories. We've talked about this before. But going into high school, this is your first week of high school, and you have to deal with, people in your comment section saying racist things. You never know. This could be the very first time that Jax has ever received or experienced racism, and it's because of his mom is on a reality show. And someone, because there is still someone behind it, even though we're calling it bots, there's still someone behind it, has decided they don't like Garcelle, so we're going to attack her son. It's ridiculous. And I've said this before. I've been very consistent with this. I've said this before when we were talking about Portia, Kyle Richards' daughter. You might not like Kyle for whatever reason, but going in Portia's comment section and being hateful and nasty to her, that's incorrect as well. We don't know who's behind it. I'm not going to say it's Diana Jenkins. I'm not going to say it's Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna, as I said to you before, came out with her own statement yesterday in regards to this. Whoever it is, if you are a fan of the Fox Force flunkies, you're ridiculous to take it to this level, to harass children. And I honestly don't even care if the kids on this show are 18 and above. They did not sign up for this. Leave them out of it. Unless they have confessionals like Gia. I mean, I know you guys were thinking, well, Gia has confessionals, but I still wouldn't even say harass Gia. Don't harass anyone. You can have your opinions, you can have your thoughts. You don't need to be in people's comment section harassing them. We talk about people, we talk all kinds of things here on YouTube and on other platforms. But we're not in people's comment section harassing them with their... If they don't want to hear my opinion, they don't have to listen. If you don't like someone, you don't have to follow them. That's the even more shocking point, because I just realized that too. Certain people have nasty things to say to me or to other people, but you're following me? Therapy. That is the theme of the week. Therapy. Get some therapy. And there's nothing wrong with it. Get you some. This is a sad situation this week. It's very disheartening. It's another reason why when you guys, are you going to BravoCon? I'm like, I'm not. Look, I love y'all. As Whitney would say, I love y'all, but I don't live for y'all. And unfortunately, some people, this is their life. This is their life. And they're so invested that sometimes they don't even see the reality of a situation. You don't know these housewives. You're not friends with these housewives, but you defend them like they are your mama. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. And I'm a big advocate for therapy, and I'm not saying everyone needs therapy. Every single person needs therapy. And we were talking about this the other day. Get you some therapy. Don't wait till you need therapy. Get you some therapy. Find your therapist. But some of you need it ASAP. Guys, I want to know your reaction to what Jax had to say, the bots conversation that's happening right now. Let's continue this conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.